Okay, we're going to go ahead and start with how to change your settings and formatting for your paragraph in Microsoft Word specifically. So if you have already typed out a rough draft into Microsoft Word, I'm assuming it looks a little something like this. This is just a placeholder paragraph, but it's in the default settings. So Calibri font, 11 point. First thing you're going to want to do is change that to be the correct one for MLA. So to do that, double click anywhere and highlight everything. Go up here to fonts. Now I have it right here in my recently used fonts, but I'm going to scroll down just to show you. Times New Roman, right there. 12 point. And then I'm going to want to go up here to this bar and scroll to the right, being careful not to click on any of these, until you see the icon here that looks like 3 lines and then a backwards P. That is the paragraph symbol. And if you click that, go down to line spacing and click, right now it's in single space, we want double space, so 2.0. Next up, let's go ahead and get our header out of the way. So if you click return, the first thing you put in an MLA header is your first and last name. So I'm just going to go with Sally, student. Next up is the name of your instructor, which in this case, just go ahead and write Miss Herman. Then you always put the name of the course. So in this case, you can just go ahead and use ELA 7. Any variation of English language arts or just English works just fine as well. This is a simple one. And finally, you put the due date that this assignment has. So take note, in MLA formatting, you write the date in the header in kind of a strange way. You start by adding the number. So remember, this is due December 17th, so 17. Then the month, so December. And then finally you put the full year, 2021. Next up, let's go ahead and do our title. So to center this line here, because you want your title to be in the middle, same thing, go to the paragraph symbol up here, click that, and go center. And I specifically say that I want you to title this as either Now, it's important to note that you are putting whatever specific theme or whatever specific character, not writing out theme or character like I just did. This is just a placeholder to show you what it should eventually look like. So for example, if I'm talking about the theme of growing up in The Outsiders, my title would be Growing Up in The Outsiders. Or if I'm talking about Soda Pop Curtis, I say Soda Pop Curtis in The Outsiders. And as a note, as we discussed in MLA formatting, you always want to italicize the name of a book. The last thing that we need to do is just to press indent for our first line of our paragraph. So this will be different for you guys since you're using your Bluetooth iPad case, but for me, it's this little arrow in the line there. For you, you just press tab. And there you have it. This is a perfectly formatted paragraph in Microsoft Word. If you are using Google Docs, this will be different, so make sure you watch the Google Doc tutorial.